Hello, everyone. Long time no see, kind of. Okay. I'm gonna do a little, get ready with me while I catch you guys up. And New Girl is on in the background because I'm a simple-minded girl who needs a distraction at all times. But, okay, so I vlogged parts of Monday and Tuesday, as best I could. But I'm just gonna pretty much, give you, tell you guys, what actually, happened during those days. And just, a general life update. Because this week got very hectic very fast. Today's Thursday, by the way. But, well, hold on. First, I'm starting with primer. But yeah, so on Monday, my schedule on Mondays, I wake up at okay, ideally I wake up at 6:45, but let's be honest, I get out of bed at 7:10, get ready in 10-15 minutes. So then I head down to the dining hall at 7:20, 7:25. And I eat food really fast, usually with Ollie, Sean, and Ava, because we all have 8 a.m.s. We eat breakfast really fast, and then I book it to my first class. It's so the walk from here to the CAC, the Creative Arts Center, is 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes. That'd be insane. Sorry, 7/10 of a mile. So it depends on how fast you're walking. The fastest I've walked it is like 12 minutes. But it's taken a 30-minute walk before if you're really not feeling it. But yeah, so I walked to there. I have at 8 a.m. I have oral theory. At 9 a.m. I have written theory. At 10 a.m. I have voice class. At 11 I have piano. At 12 I have seminar. And at 1 I have pop music. And all of these classes are 50 minutes long. And so from 8 to 2, I'm just literally in classes, no lunch break or anything. At 2, I go to Crossings, which is this place between the CAC and the engineering. It doesn't really matter, but it has a few eating places that you can use dining dollars at, as a small bookstore, that type of stuff. I go there, I eat lunch. At 3, we have violin studio. So then I go to that, and that's from 3 to 4. And then I normally either go back to the dorms and then go back to the CAC to practice, or I stay at the CAC and practice and then go back to on the Monday that I vlogged. Ollie had a lesson at after studio, which she normally doesn't. So I stayed while she was in studio and practiced, because we live she lives right there, so we normally walk back together. But yeah, that was my Monday. I was busy from 8 to 5. I came back. It gets better. I came back, got a ton of stuff done. I had a very productive Monday. I was really busy. But then at 8, there was a student showcase at the CAC that we had to go to. So I went to that. It was 50 minutes long, so I left at 8:50, and then we came back here, and I went to bed. I did do my laundry on Monday, though. And then on Tuesday, my schedule's a bit lighter, kind of. But I have at 10, I have voice lab, which is it's pretty much choir, but with students that are working on vocal pedagogy or teaching it. But we have that. That's, once again, 50 minutes. And then I practice from 11 to 1. And then at 1, I have my violin lesson. And that's from 1 to 2. And then I normally go to Crossings, get lunch, and do schoolwork. Because then I have rehearsal at 4. And because I work with the orchestra, I get there 30 minutes early to set up. So we had that. That was my schedule on Tuesday. And then we had rehearsal from 4 to 5, and then I came back. I went on a run, fun fact. I don't think I vlogged any part of that, because I was kind of just... Well, A, I was just kind of trying to get through my day, but B, Riley was sick, so obviously I didn't want to be I was trying to not bother her too much. She's starting to feel better, kind of. I feel really bad for her, though, but she's in class right now. But yeah, so that was my Monday and Tuesday. Actually, they're not my busiest days, but they're close. Wednesday's my busiest day. Let me tell you all about yesterday. So I woke up. First of all, I woke up. I didn't wake up late, but it took me longer to get out of bed because it's really cold. Pardon. Anyways, it's really cold. They're not turning on the heat in the dorms till I don't know when. So it's really cold. Like when I was walking to class Wednesday, it was 41 degrees in the morning. But yeah, so it took me forever to want to get out of bed. But I did, and I got ready really fast, but I didn't have time to eat breakfast. So I just had to grab my stuff and go. And then I had my normal classes from 8 to 2. And then at 2, I had to meet up with one of the orchestra TAs we have to print our concert music for the next cycle. And words are escaping me. Sorry. Anyways, we had to print the music for the next orchestra cycle. But then when we met up for that, neither of us had a USB drive, and the person who, our director told us to ask for one ended up not having one either. So we were like, okay, I guess we'll just do schoolwork until we find our director and he tells us what to do. But then the TA, Haley, ended up finding one, so she gave it to me to work on because she had something to go do that she had to go do for an hour. Which is fine, except then I realized that I have to have a cord to connect the USB drive to my computer. So I walked back to the dorms at 2:50, 2:40, 2:50, grabbed my cord and walked all the way back to the CAT, got the files onto the USB drive. And then I realized that I don't know how to print the booklets. I knew how to make the master copy of the music, but I didn't know how to print the booklets. But then I found Dr. Weinberg, and he showed me how to do that. And then Haley rejoined us, and we got it all figured out. But that was from 2 to 5. That was what we did. So throughout, the whole day, the only thing I had to eat was sour Skittles and a piece of cheese. So I was doing great. Don't do what I do. And then at 5, so from 2 to 5 we were printing music. At 5, I had orchestra rehearsal. So... Oh yeah, also, I think I forgot to say it, but I just did my foundation. My skin's also breaking out really badly because of stress. Don't judge me. But yeah, so then from 5 to 7, we had orchestra dress rehearsal because we have a concert today. And so yeah, then I went to rehearsal, and then Ollie, praise Ollie, brought me a snack and water. She was trying to give it to me before rehearsal, but I didn't have time. But yeah, so then I got to have that after rehearsal. And then I went to practice for 30 minutes. And so I'm still in the CAC. And then I went to there was a saxophone quartet that was performing, and it was super cool. Me and a couple of my friends went, and we all sat together, which was great. And then that finished at 9:07. It started at 8 and it finished at 9:17. And then I walked back to the CAC, grabbed food from the Lion's Den. It's a convenience store, but inside the dorm building. Grabbed food from there, came up and ate, and ended up calling my family for almost 2 hours. But yeah, so I was literally at the CAC from 8 a.m. to 9:20 pretty much, except for the short stint where I ran back here and ran all the way back, and it was insane. Never want to do that again. Luckily, my voice lab today was canceled, so I slept in for so long because the only thing I have to do is the concert, and I'm kind of taking advantage of that because I'm exhausted. I do have schoolwork I need to do, and I don't want to, but I need to. So yeah, that was my college update. Overall though, as a whole, college is going very well. I'm very busy, if you guys couldn't tell. Because I feel it's something specifically about WVU. The music students have a rough time of it with scheduling. It is not ideal, but I can't complain because I'm really I really like all of my classes. Even as they're getting harder, I really like almost all of them. I'm having a really good time. I have friends. We're vibing. My family's coming up this weekend, which I'm really excited about because it's fall family weekend, and we're gonna hang out. and just do all the things. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, it's been really busy, and it does not get any less busy at all. Actually, I only get busier because in November we have a violin studio recital, and in December we have juries, which are pretty much where like you perform solo and they evaluate how you're doing. And like technically speaking, if you're not good enough, you're like you don't continue in the school of music. Not that that's likely to happen, but like it could. I don't know. So between that and then like practice schedule, it's insane. But it's fun. Let's see, what was I gonna say? My makeup is not makeuping how the makeup should make up. Hold on, guys. I need a new foundation. She's getting old, but nothing I can do about that right now. So, but anyways, yeah, I just wanted to kind of have a little sit down and chat because we hadn't talked in a hot minute about how college was actually going. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm having fun. It's a lot different than I expected it to be, but it's also kind of exactly how I expected it to be. What is crazy is we're already halfway through the semester. For us at like WVU, which I think is literally insane because it does not feel like it's been that long, but it has been. So crazy. But I'm really excited too because like it's starting to look like fall. Like the leaves are starting to change. It's getting colder. And it's so nice because don't get me wrong, part of me will always miss Florida because I literally was born there, like grew up there, and so did my parents. Like for the longest time I thought I would never leave. But I'm so much happier like up here just with the weather and the climate itself. Let alone like sometimes you just need like a fresh start away from people, and I think that's what I needed. Not from my friends, I miss them. But I feel like living in the same place my whole life made me feel very much so like this is how I have to act. But being here, it's very relieving. But yeah, mostly I just love the weather. It's so nice. And it's great too because I'm also friends with my roommate, which not a lot of people have the same thing. But that makes my life so much easier. Is like being friends with my roommate because we're just besties. Sorry, I love that New Girl scene. Love New Girl comfort show for real. But yeah, anyways, I just put some bronzer on. I'm gonna do some. I don't also just in case anybody was curious. I don't have anything that I'm doing my makeup for. Like I have nothing to do until tonight, but I needed to feel like I get ready. I do have to go downstairs because I have to print my homework, and that's kind of one of the things I'm dreading. But it's okay. But yeah, my concert tonight is going to be posted on YouTube, so hopefully when I edit this I'll remember and I'll put the link in the caption. So if anyone's curious you can watch that. I don't know if anyone cares, but I think it's a really good concert. Technically it's a conducting recital, so the conductor, he's the one that matters. It's not like our normal orchestra director, and we're kind of just like the mechanism for him to get his degree. But it's really fun. This has been a really short cycle too. Like we just had a concert 2 weeks ago. We only had 4 rehearsals with this music, so it's been very short. But yeah, it's been really good. I really like the music. If anyone's curious, we're doing the Coriolan Overture from Beethoven. We're doing a Mozart piano concerto. And we're doing the Dvorak Czech Suite first and fifth movement. So some really cool music. I'm excited. And my parents didn't get to go to my last concert because they had they had the dogs with them, so like there was no way for them to come. But Melody did. But this time they're all going to be able to come because they have the dogs in boarding. So I'm really excited. Anyways, I will see you guys later because I'm running out of things to say and I keep on getting distracted.
Mrs.
Post-concert behavior.
Best or whatever.